Hello, babes. Why does it feel so grainy? Hang on, just 1 second. Hmm. Okay. That part at least does not look as grainy. Hi, I do have on clothes, y'all. Let me move this back. So you can see I do have on clothes, y'all. Hi, babes. Welcome in. It is hot as I don't know what right now. And so let me put my rose flower over this side. So it looks a little together. There we go. All right. So listen, it's hot as I don't know what. I got my fan going. So if you hear a little something buzzing, it's that. It's that. So let us start. I put on my base already and I did my eyebrows, but let's just say hello to folks that are here. Um, hey, Elevate with Burns. I think she's in here. Kat, hi. Thanks for coming. Listen, I don't know about y'all where you all are from, but it is hot. It is hot here. Oh, look. Okay, I gotta keep remembering to angle myself so I don't look naked on here. I'm trying to pull it up so you can see I'm not naked. I'm not naked. I'm not naked. Don't tell my godmommy I'm on here naked. All right, guys. So I'm gonna attempt to do the rest of my makeup. Hang on just 1 second. Let me do one more thing because it looks really, really dark. So let me stop my camera for one moment while I rearrange some stuff so it looks a little brighter over here. Um, and the funny thing is, I did do a lighting test before I came on, and it looked fine. But now that I'm on officially, it looks a little dull to me. So here we go. I think that will work. Shine a light on her. Hey, shine a light on her. All right. Let's flip the switch and see what this baby does now. Much better, right? Much better. Oh, now I can see you all so clearly. I'm still not naked. I'm still not naked. And I want to put like another pillow on top of this, but I don't think that that's going to work because that might tip the scales too much. And I want it to be seen, but not like overly crazy, right? Let's see who else is in here. Hey, Noelle, Makeup Esquire's in the house. What's going on? Listen, things get wet when the lights go low. Ah! Listen. This heat will make you rethink a lot of things. And that's all I'm saying. Make you rethink a lot of things. Like, it's too hot. It's too hot. Oh my gosh. All right. So let me get this show underway. We have a verdict in the Diddy case. We want to talk about it. Hey. I have some new things and some things that I am kind of retrying. So I want to put those things out and let's just get started. So hopefully everyone is enjoying the pre 4th of July-ish kind of thing. For me, I don't really care about 4th of July stuff. We're going to use the new Prada palette. No, I'm saving that for Sunday. But it is icing time. It is icing time. I'm saving that for Sunday because I got some other things and I want to kind of put it all together for a look. So it's coming, but on Sunday. On Sunday. But thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. We're trying the new, well, not new, but new to me, the Prada Dimension palette. And I got this from the Selfridges sale. Yeah, they got me good, y'all, on the YSL. I did not get it in my thing. No, you turned 21 before. Wait. You know I gotta do it when I got like a big reveal. It can't just be that. I gotta put some other things to it. So I'm just waiting for that. But Sunday I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on Sunday. So I got this palette. Let's get back to this Prada palette because I gotta tell you, when I first saw these palettes, I was not that thrilled. To tell you the truth, I was not that thrilled. I was like, okay, they're cute and all, but what am I supposed to do with this odd looking shade in the middle? What am I supposed to do with that funny looking sparkle shade? And I was really like, I don't know. Until I saw this one. And this one is 04, which is Poetry. And first of all, a rose gold moment. Yes, please. Yes, please. Can you see that? Honey. I wore it in, I think, the video that you saw today. If you watched my video that popped up today, I'm back to doing my job, basically, because I know I was slacking for a while. But I posted a video today with some of my newbies that I have really been loving. And I said in that video that this right here, I tried it as a fluke underneath my eyes. I put liner on and then I smudged like a little bit of this shade right here, right underneath. And I'm going to tell you what, if that thing didn't give me everything that I was looking for, it was beautiful. And so I was like, you know what? I was going to do a whole other like smoky eye palette. You use icing today? Oh my God. Oh, I can't wait for for Sunday sips. If you're around, you should come up and do Sunday sips with me. We haven't done a get ready with us in a minute. Or I can take off my stuff and get ready with you. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, let's use our icings together. Hey, Jessica. Hey, boo. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, you know what? I got to do a smoky eye with this palette. And I like it. I really, really like it. I love the colors and I love the way it comes on. And you see how, and this is one of my OG faves. This is my MAC brush. Back when MAC had natural bristles. And you see how it deepens the outer V without even trying. Like just a little bit of back and forth motion. And this baby just smokes it up. It just smokes it up. So I'm sitting in a different place because I was like, I was going to go downstairs and do this whole look. But then the lazy girl in me got through and I was like, well, then I have to bring all the stuff from upstairs downstairs and I got to bring all this stuff back upstairs. But if I'm in my room, just in a cooler spot, I can just do that. So thank you, Jessica. Oh, thank you, Noelle, for telling everybody to like and subscribe and share it out. Do share it out with your friends, your foes, all your knows. You can't say, but I'm glowing. Thank you. Okay, so for the foundation, I use the YSL Touche Eclat, which, by the way, I didn't even know that they had a Touche Eclat in a foundation. But when I went dumpster diving over at this Suffrages, which is across the pond, I saw it there and I was like, oh, I'm adding that. I'm adding that. And I'm adding that. And thank you, Suffrages, for helping me out with all of that. Except for the fact that the YSL that I really, really wanted, I didn't get. Yeah. And I'm a little salty about that. I'm a little salty. I thought I was going to, actually, that was the first thing that I put in my cart. So maybe I should have just put it in the cart and checked out. But alas, I didn't get it. And I'm heartbroken. I really am. Thank you. Thank you. So this Tushy Clot, I love. I love. It's no longer available because I was going to put the link in the description box. It went like that. It went like that. And they had like the darker, deeper shades that were like $20, $21. It was very, very inexpensive. Very, very inexpensive. So I had put that in the cart. And when I look back, just going to run that same shade with a smaller sable hair brush from Esom, just along the bottom lash line to really bring up that smoke. I was heartbroken because I really wanted y'all to get that. Those who are in the market for foundation. And I don't know why YSL discontinued it, but I was sad. I'm sad to see it go. Like I didn't even know it was there because had I known, I would have stocked up. You know, your girl would have stocked up on plenty of stuff. And I love it. I mix it with my Dior Glow today to give it some extra glow. But by itself, it glows. By itself, it gives off major, major glow. So I'm going to show you that pink again, just because, like, it just gives me all the thrills, all the shine. I mean, look at that. Look, will you look at that? I'm saying now I've got to get all the things from Prada. I've got to get all the things now. Because this little piggy that went on Bella's eyes gave me everything. Gave me everything. I'm not going to put it all across because I love that moment of like sparkle and then the deepness in the back half of the eye. But I am going to soften it a little bit so there's no like harsh lines between the two. But man, like, do you see how beautiful it shows up? And like I said, when I wore this the other day, I was so amazed at how vivid the color was. Like all the colors in here are very, very vivid, but this, ooh, so pretty, so pretty. I mean, so now I got to get all of them because why you say, why do I must need all of them? Like, you know, it's overkill. Like, you don't need all of them. You don't need all of them. But why, yes, I will make a case for for getting all of them. I will make a case for that. I will. You know? I'm just like, this is crazy. All right, so while we're here, and I'm giving you this glow up Bella After Dark, which all the shimmer and the smoky eye in the back and all the things. Let's talk Puffy first. Let's talk Diddy. So raise your hands, raise your hands, boys and girls, if you ever thought that Diddy not get would get acquitted of all charges. Ooh, taking me into the shower. Okay. Okay. Whatever you like, Miss Cat. How many of us, by show of hands, thought that he wasn't going to see any time at all? And he still may not. He still may not, because the judge still has to sentence him, and they'll take into consideration what the prosecution says in light of his conviction. But he was convicted only on the lesser charges. He was not convicted of any of the RICO charges, or any of those charges that had real serious jail time attached to it. So here's my thing. Is it really going to get that much time? I said all along privately to myself, because I didn't want to share it with anyone. Or maybe I did share it with you guys. I can't remember. Anywho, I had said that I thought he would get at least 5 years. I thought he would get 5 years. And then I thought that he would, either get time off for good behavior, or 5 years, but also taking into account the time that he spent already. And maybe they'll give him the rest in like house arrest or something like that. Like I did think that he wasn't going to get like the maximum time for the charges. Some people that I know who are in the legal field had said that they don't think that the prosecution really had a solid case for the RICO. And of course, we'll never fully know because we don't get like the transcripts or anything. But from what I have seen and what I have heard, I didn't think that they made the case either. Hey, Slasher Chick, welcome in. Oh, you love my mirror? Thank you so much. I decided to pull out the big guns today and use my wider mirror. I didn't think the prosecution team made a good summation of the argument, and I thought that their facts were a little weak. They were a little weak. But that's me. Sound off in the comments, in the chat. Let me know what you think, if you were following the trial or not. Maybe y'all just sick of Diddy. I get it. I get it. Like, the things we have heard in these past, 8 weeks now? And even before that, but the 8 weeks of the trial, I'm like, I could not have sat there and heard testimony like that over and over and over again. It was hard. Yeah, I agree, Slasher Chick. It was hard. It's hard. I tried hard not to follow the trial, which was difficult because it was everywhere. Yeah, it was everywhere. Anything I know is against my will. Yeah. I needed to see what was going on because as I told you all before, I had worked with him, not directly, but doing like some advertising and some marketing for his artists and some advertising for him as a brand through the company that I used to work for. And so I really feel like there were a lot of things that came out that, yeah, were quite disturbing. And I really feel like more than anything, he needs to get some serious help. He needs to get some serious therapy. He needs to get off the drugs. I don't know if he's still on the drugs. My guess is yes, he is still on the drugs, because anyone who acts the way he acted and did the things that he did, and even to this day was still kind of doing some craziness, has to still be on a substance. Do you think he can revive a career? No. I don't think anyone will touch him with a 10-foot pole. And that's going to be the most difficult part, I think, for him, because he's a Scorpio and he's very arrogant, and he does not want to just like fade into the sunset. He very much wants to still be out and about and in our faces doing stuff, because he thinks that he was railroaded. He doesn't think that this was as serious as it was in his mind. You share a birthday, you and him? Yeah, my son's birthday is actually, I think, a couple of days after his birthday. But I remember when I was pregnant with my son, and like we were out and I was showing by then, he put his hands on my stomach and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna have a boy." And I was like, "How you know?" He was like, "I could tell. He's kicking and stuff." He's like, "Yeah, that's my godson right there." And now thinking back on it, I'm like, "Oh my God. Like, why did I let that man touch me?" I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Like, I knew he was crazy and I knew he was, a little off, a little odd, but did not know all that I know. All right. Anybody try a cool tone blush with a warm tone eye? I love it. I love mixing cools and warms. I got it, Noe, the 87. One of the other things that I was looking forward to getting in that Selfridges, and I got it. I can't believe I didn't get that doggone eyeshadow. And I don't think it's ever going to come to the US, nor do I think it's ever going to come back. Like, I don't think Selfridges is going to have it back at all. And I'm heartbroken about that, because I may have missed my chance. One other thing I wanted to tell you about the trial is, I don't know if you all watched or heard about the summation when both sides were like doing their closing arguments, but Puffy's team, it left a bad taste in my mouth with their like closing arguments. Oh, now we also got the Rose Gold YSL Illuminator. Or do they call this? No, they call this one the Hyper Luminize. Okay. But I love all things rose gold. So I had to. Now, if you saw my video that I did, I shared the Prada one that I got in rose gold. And baby, when I tell you, when I put that on, I was like, clutch my pearls. How it melted into my skin It was just so luminous. This is pretty too, and I feel like it does melt a little bit in the skin, but not like that product does. When that product hit my skin, I felt like it was just seeping into my pores and I was just glowing from the inside out. If that makes any sense to you. Like I felt like it was just giving me all the shine goals, all the glow goals that I ever wanted in a product. It made me fall back in love with foundations and highlighters and all of that stuff, especially highlighters, because I felt like they were sort of losing its appeal to me. There are many times when I did a full look and almost left out the house and I was like, oh, wait, I forgot the highlighter. Because I really felt like, I didn't really need it. But when I tried that doggone Prada, we're doing almost a full face of YSL today, by the way. Because why not? Why not? Let's take out our bronzer, do a little bronze moment here. Hey, got it, lion. Why you got the eyes? I'm not naked. I'm not naked. I feel like I gotta continue saying that because I didn't want to. Okay, I think it works now. Pull this up more. Lord, I am not naked on here. Are you kidding? My godmother would have a fit. My godmother would have a fit. All right, God Alliance. So you from the Boogie Down Bronx originally. So what did you think about this puppy trial and everything that went on, the shenanigans that ensued? I'm gonna tell you, my personal thought is that his team made a mockery of the judicial system in those closing arguments. I felt like they treated it like it was a joke, that it was not as serious as it was. And that could have truly backfired on that team. And if I was Puffy, I would have gave them a real stern talking to after closing arguments. Because if he didn't get off on those major charges that he was brought in on, that could have been a major flaw in his not getting off. I mean, it could have went either way. And I felt like that was not the approach that needed to be made. She would never. Yeah, no, I would never. Clutch my pearls. God Alliances, to be honest, he paid everyone off. He used scare tactics on the jury. And to be honest, I don't like P. Diddy. Yeah. I was just telling everybody before you came in how he touched my stomach when I was pregnant with my son and was like, that's my godson. And, looking back on it now, I'm like, oh my God, thank goodness I didn't follow that up or anything. But I felt like, okay, you're a little off, you're a little weird. And he definitely is. Okay. Prada lip balm. Can we talk, babes? I need another Prada, anything. I need another lip balm. Like I need a hole in my head. But then this came. And you see how it's just gliding across? It reminds me of the Butter Shine lip glosses or lip balms by YSL, but it has a slightly perfumey smell to it. Yeah. He's like, what the hell? Yeah, he did. He touched my stomach and was like, that's my godson. Again, didn't follow him up on that by any means at all. But yeah, he was a little weird. He was a little weird. And I also thought that it was a little disrespectful to the women. Is it tinted? It has a little, I'm pulling in close so you can see. It does deposit a little bit of color. I got the one in, of course, they don't tell you the name of it here at all either. But I think this is like the balm color, like the taupey-ish color. They had this one. They had the pink, which I like this so much. I think I might want to go back and get the pink. But yeah, it glides on so nicely. Perfect for those warm days where you just want a little hint of color on your lips and you want to keep it moving. Yeah, it does. It feels nice and natural too. It feels very natural to the skin. All right. Can't have a full on smoke session without some more smoke, right? So we're going to dip back in to our Prada and we're going to go with a little bit of green. And we're going to touch that like right in between the pink in the inner corner. We're going to put that right in the outer corner. And bring it all the way across. Just to, again, add a little interest and also to smoke it out a little bit. Who doesn't love a little green smoke? Goes so well with that brown that we put on, right? I'm telling you, I may have to get some more of these because who knew? Who knew Prada was coming like this? Who knew? And if y'all didn't know, why y'all ain't tell Bella? I thought we were besties. Oh, that's pretty. And the hairs on this brush is so light. It's like beautiful. Got alliances. I mean, he put all that Diddy grease on there. I hope you went to the steamer because I would not shake that cockroach head. I did not know about his proclivities when we were working together. I just knew he was a little off, you know. And y'all know why we called him Puffy, right? Do y'all know the story about why we call him Puff? Because when he gets mad, he like huffs and puffs, like does all of this, like he's about to blow a gasket. So we're like, what the hell's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Why are you acting like that? So crazy. So this is the look, y'all. How to keep it cute, how to keep it a little sultry, and most importantly, how to do it quick, fast, in a hurry, because these summer nights are nothing nice. Like, let me tell you, it is 86 degrees right now, and the humidity is 74%. Okay. And it's 9:38 p.m. Mother Nature said, "Oh, you want summer? You was beefing because you ain't had a summer yet. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. What was that commercial? It's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. Because right now she getting ready to do a thunderstorm. So if I lose y'all, that's what happened. Thunderstorm. But let's move on to happier things. Plus his music is stress. He can't rap. He can't rap. He can't rap. You can see it on his face because that's why he wore glasses. Yeah. Plus his eyes are funny too. Yeah, how is it still this hot at night? Exactly. Exactly. And I'm at the top level of my townhouse. So heat rises. So in here it was a doggone sauna. That's why I had to have my personal little fan on. But it also triggers my allergies. So I've been like sneezing and sniffling like crazy. So I don't know if there's like dust or something in this room that I need to get off. But baby, something got to give because this is just crazy. But and I think I have some allergy pills. So I'm gonna take some tonight because last night my eyes were itchy and watery and I was sneezing and coughing. It was just a mess. It was just a mess. All the Diddy songs I like he didn't write anyway. I know, right? He didn't write nothing. He wrote his name on the credits. That's all he wrote. That is all he wrote. His name on the credits. Other than that, he ain't do jack. He ain't never do jack. All them people that he ripped off for their publishing. Crazy. You're gonna be baking in that top level. You're gonna be Bella Baked Goods. Exactly, exactly. So I was gonna go downstairs, but like I said, the laziness got to me, and I was like, oh, but I don't want to take all that stuff downstairs and then bring it back upstairs. That was just too much for me. That was too much for your girl. She was like, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So let's talk about happier things. So Cardi B and her come up. Babes, this is how you get over a man that done you wrong. When you fully turn that corner, turn that page, and decide, you know what? I'm worth more than this. I am worthy of love. I want to be in a relationship that's healthy, that's not stressing me out, that's not giving me all of this nonsense. And you turn that page and you move on, baby, it's good on the other side. It is. And I'm not just talking about the women, the men, if you got a toxic relationship with a girl and you move on, baby, that first full sigh of relief because you are in a non-stress situation with a person that gets you, you get them, and you just don't have to do all that stuff. And I see your comment, Slasher Check. You said, I hope she's done with him for real. You never know, because the heart wants what the heart wants. And I do see him trying to waffle, and try to do that, skip back. But I really want her to focus on her album coming out, focus on her, and just let him go. Let him go. He also needs to see somebody because he feels that his worth and his validation has to come from other women. It can't come from his wife. It can't come from being in a loving, stable, solid relationship. It's got to come from stress and strife. He's got to be with these chicken heads that have less than him. Therefore, they're bigging up his ego. They're, doing all these things because in their in that relationship, he's probably much higher, much well off than they are. But in the relationship with Cardi, she's doing much more than him. Even when she wasn't like really working on her music and stuff like that, she was still doing appearances, she was still doing endorsements. And so she was always going to be the bigger breadwinner. And what I find is that when you have that shift in dynamics where the woman is making more than the man and the man is not secure, because there are some men that are secure in this. And again, it's a moot point. He want to see you do well. He want to see you grow and achieve and do higher, because that's going, iron sharpens steel. So he's going to always be, out there hustling and getting it and doing what he can because he wants to build with you. That's when you're like equally yoked. You're like tied together. You're in it to win it together. And I think as long as he and the Migos were above Cardi and doing well, they didn't have as many problems. Soon as she started bubbling up and getting her stuff together, that's when we had problems. That's when, he can't be faithful. That's when, he's dogging her out and calling her out her name and doing all this stuff. And it's crazy. Got it, Lion said, do you know how hood that woman is? Listen, she's Dominican from the Bronx. I get it. Just like I'm a Brooklyn chick, they think, I'm hood. And they could be right. I got a little hood in me. I'm hood adjacent, but I live in the suburbs. And I'm much more a suburban person now than I am back in the day, Brooklyn girl. So I think for me, you have to understand that once you level up, there's a certain expectation. Like you can't have 1 foot in the hood and 1 foot in suburbia. You have to pick a lane. And once you pick a lane, you can always go back to the hood. You can always, do community service. You can always give back. You can always do all those things. But you got to understand, like, to get endorsements, to get business deals, to move and shake in society, the way society is, and you have to move differently. You have to move differently. Speak the truth. Okay, Kat. You must have came out the shower. Speak the truth. Listen, or shame the devil. I don't think he believed her career would continue to take off after I really think that he thought when he knocked her up, like that was going to be the end of her career. She had just come out with her album. Everybody knew she was pregnant, even though she was telling us, no, she wasn't. And anybody who's ever been pregnant before, girl, we know the signs. So don't even try it. We know the signs. We know what's going on. So I feel like he thought that he would bring her down with that. And I'm sorry, but a lot of people at her camp thought the same thing too. That's why they weren't really trying to promote her like that, because they were like, well, you have this baby now and you're not going to want to, go out and do promos and do all the things that you need to do. Hang on a second. I just want to get my water now that you are pregnant. Huh. Listen, you underestimate a woman with a hustle. Don't underestimate a woman with a hustle, because she could do anything. She can do anything. Got it, Lion said exactly, but you got to remember they both come from a similar background, 2 bulls in a china shop. Yeah, they don't know. Well, maybe Cardi does now, how to manage money, and I hope she's not relying on just the accountants and the managers and all that stuff to manage her money. I hope she's looking at her money as well, because nobody knows you better than you. And so if you need to, make moves and you need to do different things, you need to understand how liquid you are and how much you have tied up in like investments and savings and all of those things, stocks and bonds too, because you need to have, a diversification of finances. So I hope she's looking at her books every month, because I hate doing it, but I do it because you got to. You got to know what you got. Kat says Cardi's fan base is also more loyal, having a main target demographic of the girls, gays, and the general public is profitable. Yeah. If you can lock those three down, that's the holy trinity. Two bulls in a china shop. I ain't heard that saying in so long. Slasher Chick says, totally agree. He wanted to take her down a notch. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then he lets these little stripper hood chicks boost his ego and think that, he's fly as whatever. I don't do that. Mm-mm. I don't get down like that. I should not have to stroke your ego on a constant basis because you're so weak that you can't, manage without some woman propping you up. Bronx women never change. Listen, Brooklyn women never change either. That's what they say. Brooklyn chicks never change. But I'm going to tell you what, I've been in enough circles to know what I know and know what I need to know. Okay? So I can move stealthily in any environment. Got to. The industry plan. I know. Everybody says that. Now they're saying Doechii is the industry plant. I'm like, what is the industry plant? What is that? What is that exactly? How do you get that job? How do you get that job? Like, do you go and say, oh, I'd like to sign up for the industry plant package? Like, how does that work? Asking for a friend. I just want to know how that works. Oh, Slash Chick, I missed your comment. You strike me as hood only when they make you. Oh, so you're not new to these parts. I can tell you are not new to these parts. Absolutely. You want to see the Brooklyn and Bella come out quickly? Yeah, disrespect or play me like I'm stupid, and you will face the wrath. You will face the wrath. So clearly you've been here before. You've been here before. Now Bronx women don't, just stating the facts. Yikes. Listen, Offbeat had a chance to get a good fan base, but his group actively alienated the group of people that could have been into them. Yeah. Plus, I think the dynamic was already starting to shift with oh gosh, what is the other one? Quavo. I think that relationship started to be shaky. And then when Takeoff died, I think it just became a non-starter to try to get the same feeling back of the group. It's like TLC. Once you have a pivotal person in that group, that's always been a 3-person group. When you lose that person, you kind of lose the magic a little bit. Slasher Chick says, I don't know why folks would think Doechii is a plant when she documented her rise. And it wasn't a like overnight success for her. It wasn't. But neither was Cardi's. But they still call both of them. I've heard it in both camps. that some people are calling them like plants because of their meteoric rise. I'm like, she did not have a meteoric rise. Do y'all not remember what that chick was doing even before she got her little break on the that little rap show Mona Sky had? Does she still have that thing? Does she still have it? I don't know. Um she documented her, yeah. Guided Lion says it is a person. Oh, he's telling me what the industry plan is. Okay, so it is a person with ghostwriters, and they boost them to high levels to sell records. Okay, okay. Well, she was already outed that she didn't write her very first album, although I think she kind of came in and tweaked it a bit. I think she wrote like different pieces, and then people kind of came in and touched it up a little bit. I think that's what happened. Um, but there are a lot of people who do that. Some are being outed and some are not. And I'm just going to smile and look in the camera and bat my eyelashes. Because you know what I know. Mm, sips water. Um, Industry plans get more men to buy their horrible records, and they become failed role models for young girls. Oh, then there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. Kat says Migos was collaborating with Nicki and Katie and other girlies, but didn't want to cross over fan base because they just wanted the trap heads, and then they couldn't even get all of them because of what they what they were doing. Sasha chick, she documented it for years. Yeah, Doechii is cool. Doechii is cool. I like what she's doing. I like what Doechii is doing. Mixtape Cardi is still the best Cardi. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, wasn't Bodak Yellow basically a mixtape that she kind of launched her career on? Wasn't that basically like a mixtape that was taken from somebody else? Like the beat was from somebody else, and she just remixed it and flipped it. Got a line says meh. I get it. I get it. Sasha Chick says she leveraged love and hip hop just the way she should have. Yeah, yeah. A lot of them should have took a page from Cardi and leveraged their stuff like that, because so many people would be so much better off had they done that. They would have. Her produce gave her a few stolen records. Her producer gave her a few, I guess producer, right? Producer gave her a few stolen records as well. Ooh, ooh. Doechii was a co-writer on her first record. A lot of it was created while Doechii was writing or experimenting for other rappers. Okay. Got a line says meh again. Meh to who now? To still to Cardi, or now to Doechii, or to both? What's the meh for? Kat says, I'm so tired of the industry plant rumors, because at this rate, even the dust on their walls are industry. True that. True that. True that. She had two mixtapes before Bodak Yellow went crazy. Gangsta B Music. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember Gangsta B Music, and I do kind of remember there was something else too. But Yeah, when Bodak Yellow went crazy, that was it. Oh, excuse me. Although there was one that I think was on a Gangsta B album that I loved of Cardi's. I gotta find that because that went hard. And I was like, I don't know why Bodak Yellow did better than that one. I don't remember what the record was. Now you're gonna make me go back and listen. But that one, oh my, and I think she did like a little snippet of a video for it too. That slapped hard. That was really, really good. And this was not the way I thought we were going to talk about this. I thought we were going to talk about the come up and how we felt about, you know, the lick back as they call it. But we went talking about music. But that's good because I want to talk about where I went last weekend. So last weekend I went to the Rock the Bells concert, and I'm going to show you guys some snippets of it tomorrow because I don't have anything funny to show y'all. So I'm going to show y'all that. And oh my God, so many greats blessed the stage. Of course, Big Daddy Kane came and ripped it. Of course, Rakim, the God, came and blessed the stage. Even LL came out, and he was not slated to perform or anything, and he came out and he did a song. I was like, yes, and I was front row, so I was able to get up close pictures, up close video. So yeah, so good. And then who else was I? So hosted by Roxanne Shante. I don't know if y'all know that one. It was so good. It was so good. My guess is forever. If a chick beef with me, we gonna be forever. I know that one, but I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one because it was one that never, I don't think, saw the light of day. Like it had an underground swell, but that was it. So because the plant is the way to go these days, they see it influences others. Well, hell, I've been out here grinding for as many years. I'll be a plant. No, no. Well, even as I said that, I was like, no, I won't, because I'll be the first one to tell you, oh, now you want to, now you are. You be like, get her, somebody get her, because she don't even do what she's supposed to be doing. It was a great show, Slasher Chick. It was so good. Middle school, way to go, Cat. Make me sound like a great grandma, won't you? You feel so old. Well, I feel ancient now. Thanks. I feel like dust. I feel like dust. MC Bella. Listen. Had I honed that craft, I could have been on the legend stage. As I'm saying, MC Bella. Yes, come on. You're gonna need them 90s bangle earrings. And I don't even have them anymore. I don't have any of that stuff. Like my nameplate, I just got one like a couple of years ago from this lady who makes like these really pretty like earrings using like lucite and stuff like that. I got a name plate from her just because I was nostalgic, because I don't know where mine went. I have a lot of like old jewelry that I don't know where they are now, but if I had them, like the pure Panamanian gold bangles, oh my God. I'm like, if I had those freaking bangles, you know how much they would be now? Ridiculous. Kat basically told me to take my old stuff to bed. Right? Basically, she told me to do that too. She like, what y'all old hags talking about Bodak Yellow? I was in high school, middle school. Oh my God, you wasn't even supposed to listen to those lyrics. Who else was there? Eric Sermon was there. Redman was there, and I hadn't seen Redman in a concert in years, right? He was there, and oh gosh, I'll show you like all of the people who were there. You gonna wear the guest sneakers too? No, darling. We wore Valentino sneakers. Valentino sneakers. Yes. And leather shorts. With a cute little MC Light Rock the Bells t-shirt. So I had those, the Manolo Blahnik Timberlands. Yes. Yes, they are officially vintage. Um I broke the heel on mine. So I had to throw them out. But I had those for a long time because I had them before Beyonce premiered them in Bonnie and Clyde. I had already had them by then. So I was wearing them. Plus, I didn't have Timberlands at the time. I didn't wear like I wasn't one of those Brooklyn girls who wore like Timberlands and all that kind of stuff. And so I had those, and those are like my Manolo slash Timberlands. Yeah, what happened to Parrish Smith? He was, yeah, you're right. He wasn't there. Did they have a blowout or something? What happened? My wife has those. She had them forever and only wore them twice. Yeah, no, I wore them things down, honey. Down, 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 down. I remember when I broke that heel on that stupid boot too. It's when I was going, I was coming from work, heading to a party, and I hit one of those doggone cracks in the cobblestone sidewalks. And now I know why we used to say step on a crack, break your mama's back. Cause that nearly broke my back, my ankle, my leg, like crazy, crazy. What? Eric Sherman had tried to kill him back in the day? What? What? Why don't I remember this? What? Right, slash a chick. What? You and me both. I'm like, what is going on? I did not know that. I knew that they had some kind of falling out. I did remember that. Because every album that they came out with had like a business theme to it. And I think the last one they had was called End of Business or Close of Business, something like that. And that was the last EPMD album. Let me look that up. What the last EPMD album is. EPMD last album. Oh, so they broke up in 1993, and they have been active for 38 years, minus 2 breakups, one in 93 and another one in 99. They had how many studio albums? They had Strictly Business, Unfinished Business, Business as Usual, Business Never Personal, Back in Business, Out of Business. Oh, so that wasn't the last one. Out of Business wasn't the last one. Because well, Out of Business was actually the official last one, but then they came back for a We Mean Business in 2008. But that wasn't as good as the Outer Business. But everything, like I said, had a business theme to it. Um, I did not know about that. Let me see. Let me see something. Um, Off topic, but is anyone going to the Brandy and Monica tour? Yes, me. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I can't remember if I'm seeing them in Brooklyn or if I'm seeing them in Madison, in Manhattan, but I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. Yep, Eric tried to hire people to rob Parrish. Oh my God. Wow. You can find your Monica shoes. I did not have no Monica shoes, but I'm going to be wearing some boots though, because it's going to be in the fall. Maybe I'll wear my Mary J. Blige boots. Nope, not gonna. Brandy and Monica concert, not fans of them. What about your wife? She doesn't like them either? Look, that just gives me all my 90s girl vibes that I love. Not interested in Kelly Rowland either. Got a line. Yeah, because she's supposed to be performing some dates with them. Money Long is supposed to be performing some dates with them. Yes, honey. Yes, my MJB boots. Yes, exactly, exactly. And I'm gonna try to find me some sequin shorts. I already have my outfit in my head together. I already have my outfit together in my head. I want some sequin shorts, maybe an off the shoulder top or a high neck top. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Oh, and I also have this dress that I have not worn yet. I was waiting to get back into my fighting weight, which I am back. Your girl is back. Your girl is back to her fighting weight. So this is the weight that I have been like my whole almost entire adult life is this weight here. And I've been working at it and working at it and working at it. And finally, I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Uh maybe Kel Rowland, but I think I'm gonna save my money and just spend it on a wife. Aww, that's sweet. That's sweet. We don't mind. Just don't stand in our way, Cat Nag, because we might need to sit and see. That's right. That's right. That's right. I didn't know your wife was Jamaican. Is she Jamaican or she just likes Jamaican concerts? I'm going if I could get tickets. They since I know both of their fan bases don't want my generation at the concert unless tickets didn't sell out. No, we want you. We want you. We just want you to mind your P's and Q's. Okay? And don't try to stand in the way. Right. Like Sasha Chick said, don't try to stand in our way. Good idea. Yes. I did not know that your wife was Jamaican. Got it. Ooh. I've been told 30 and under should not be going. Would they barred you from spending your money? No. I love it. I love it when the young girlies come out and want to dip it and do it. Oh, Bull Kingston, man. Me not gonna go to no concert with these Monica Brandy ready. God. Oh my God. Well, my line sister is Jamaican, but she loves Monica and Brandy. I don't think as much as she loved Whitney Houston. I think she would kick them both to the side for Whitney Houston. But yeah, I'm an R&B and rap chick from the 90s, basically. That never grew up. That part. That part. Kat says, I'm a R&B diva at heart that grew up with them, especially The Boy Is Mine. That song changed lives. Yeah, I love it when the young girlies are there too. I'm proud. I say, listen, I love it, honey. I love it. I remember a little short story, and it's over an hour, so we're gonna keep this tight to an hour and what's an hour and 11. We're gonna do an hour and 15 minutes because this is gonna be short. So when I first started going or letting my hair go gray, because I've been gray since I was 16, but I've been coloring it. So I started at the top of the year. I was like, I'm not dyeing my hair anymore. I'm not fighting the fight. I'm like, it's coming in gray and silver and white. I'm just going to let it do what it do. And I went somewhere like in maybe March. So it was still just coming in, but I had like this little streak going, like the same streak that's been in my hair for years. Like it got really, really white. And I had it pinned up in a bun like I have it now. And this girl says, "Oh my God," at the bar. "Oh my God, you look like a superhero with that gray streak. Like that looks so bomb on you." I was like, she probably thinks I dyed it like that. No, honey, this is all natural because I'm an old chick. I'm an old chick. Now, if it was Rakim and others, count me there. Yeah, Rakim, he always gives a good concert. He always gives a good concert. Herb in LA doesn't sell out, then Slasher. Like, thanks, young lady. That's right. That's right. And don't forget, y'all, I keep forgetting to tell y'all this, but please thumbs up this live and share it out with your friends, your foes, and all you know. Tell them Brown Girl Bella is the place to be for Bella After Dark. Okay, and all that good stuff. What else do I need to tell y'all before I go? So I am trying to get back on this schedule of posting and doing different things. I even allowed Dream to have her own Instagram. So I don't know if she told y'all yet because she's been telling everybody. But now my Lux pup, my little Maltese maven, she has her own IG. And her IG handle is dream underscore angel underscore Bella on Instagram. So she got a little something up there. I think she got a picture of her and she's got a video, but more stuff are coming. Like, you know, she's sorting through, giving me her paw of approval, which things she wants posted or not. And I'm basically working for her while she's working for me because I told her if she wants the premium treats and the premium dog food, she gonna have to work for it like everybody else. She gonna have to work for it. Yes, Noelle, please go and follow her. Please go and follow her. Cause yeah, she gonna have to work for this kibble. Kibble is going up. And she liked the good stuff with the natural salmon bits in it and all this stuff. Look, honey. And then she want to mix that with the fresh pet. And then she want to have her premium treats, her cheese balls and all this stuff. Honey, you would not believe how much this little 5-pound dog goes through. Oh, okay, you gonna go follow her? Yeah, like and subscribe to her too. I was wondering about the pup. So thanks for the update. She's downstairs now. So she gotta, she gotta work for this kibble. Kibble don't grow on trees. Okay. And then I saw it like she has some fall outfits now that she wants to put on her Amazon page. I'm like, girl, you want Chanel tweed stuff? Excuse me. Excuse me. Where's her summer outfits? Girl, girl. Yes, please. Kat says it hurts that you didn't share the page sooner, Bella. 11 times out of 10, I enjoy following someone's dog more than a human. Ah, yeah, listen, I love watching dogs. I do. Especially my Maltese, because that dog is something else. No, Brooklyn was spoiled, got it, Lion. Dream, Dream is, well, she's spoiled too, but not in the same way. Dream feels she's entitled to it. Brooklyn kind of gave me the humble vibes. Like, thank you, mommy, for hooking me up. I like this. And so she would sit nicely and, like put her paws together and like stretch out her hind legs and be like little pamper pooch. This one here, I go put a bow in her head. The next morning, the bow be all cocked over to the side. I'm like, well, dang, did you have a rough night last night? What's going on? She needs a job. She needs a job. She needs a job. Dream needs a job. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. If y'all know any people out there who want a dog to, like, be their influencer, hit her up. Hit her up because she needs some jobs. Okay? See if Parina is hiring. Look, exactly. I try to put her on Only Pause, but she trying to say she too good for that. Our paws were a lot more than Only Paws can give her. So she like, I need a rich auntie or a rich uncle. That's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah, she looking for a sugar puppy. That's what she looking for. She looking for a sugar puppy. I had a full blown meltdown yesterday when a dog unfollowed me on Instagram. Oh no, after I was panicking that their owner may want to follow me. Oh my God. Oh my God. She need to pay rent too. She got standards and no milk bones as currency. Oh, can I tell you, this dog won't even eat a milk bone. Brooklyn wouldn't either, though. Brooklyn wouldn't eat the milk bones either. Like, you know how your vet gives you those jars with the milk bones? Even at what you call it, Nordstrom's, they had the little milk bones. Neither one of them heifers would touch it. But give them a pup cup at Starbucks. Oh, they on it. They are on it. Okay? They are on it. But they too good for damn milk bone. This one here want cheese puffs and surf and turf treats. And she'll snip it. If it don't pass nothing, she ain't doing it. She ain't doing it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, they kill me too, especially when they ain't kicking in no dollars. She ain't kicking in no dollars. Yeah, my dog has carrots in her fresh pet. I get her the lamb, beef, and turkey recipe, which has like carrots and I think green beans in them. And then she has the chicken one that has the cranberry and the carrots. And if she gets more of the dry food, the kibble, than she does the wet food, she'll eat all her wet food and leave the kibble there. I'm like, what's up with this? Can you eat all your food? Because I don't want to be going up and down the stairs because you don't want to eat. Monopoly money don't count as payment. She needs to get her paws to make it some real ends. Exactly. Exactly. I told her, look, either get a sugar puppy or get your butt on only paws or bring in some money some kind of way. Okay? Exactly. They pull it out the bowl and put it on the floor. I'm like, I don't want no ants on my floor because you don't want to eat this right now. Look, she and I had to have a mommy puppy moment because I was seriously like, we are not doing this every night. We're not doing this. Like, if you could pick it out, you could eat it, right? No, no, no. And I told her she ain't got to show her goodies, only the paws, only the paws. Okay? Especially when you go and you get your little manicure and you get your little pink or red nail polish. I'm like, they may want to see that. There might be a little a thing for that. You know? She could stream on paw tube. That's what I'm saying. Look, we could do this. I could be your manager. I could be your manager. And I only take 20%. Okay? I'm only taking 20% off the top. This is what I'm talking about. And you got little tricks too. Like, she doing little tricks. Spin around and jump up and sit down on command. Come on. She could do paw talk. Exactly. Paw talk, paw tube, insta paws. Like, come on. Only paws. She got cute little paws too. She's 5 pounds. You know how much that dog eat to be 5 pounds? Okay, I missed my window. I look now and it's like 1:22. All right, 1:30, 1 hour and a half. We're going. Bark fans. I love that. Yes. Send them dreams way because she need to be making some money. Okay? She got things she need to do. Okay? She got things she need to do. She want to get some sunglasses. I was like, girl. Talking about her fans. I was like, you got fans? She like, my fans outside. I don't want them running up on me. So I need some sunglasses. Oh, and they got to be Chanel's or Charnel's, whatever they call the Chanel doggy stuff. And Chewy Vuitton. She want a Chewy Vuitton bag. I'm like, girl, I want a Louis too. What we gonna do? I gotta work for it just like you gotta work for it, boo. Okay? She got fans. Yeah, she got fans now. She only been on for 2 days, but she got fans. She only been on for 2 days, but she got fans. Yes, honey, the Chewy Vuitton is popping. It's popping. She saw some cute stuff she want to get. She saw some cute stuff. But I'm like, look, Chewy Vuitton costs money. Okay? You got to earn your keep like everybody else around here if you want some Chewy Vuitton. Okay? You got some poor money? Real greenbacks that I could take to the store. Because ain't nobody trying to hear you. I can't just walk up to the store and say, excuse me, Dream says she wanna barking too. Yes, she wanna barking too. Yes. Yeah, she need a barking. Yeah, uh-huh. Look, Kat, if you want to be her rich auntie, you fine. You fine to do so. But I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't getting. Yeah, she be on a barking wait list. Look, don't put any ideas in my dog's head because she might just sign up. Y'all know she know how to use my computer, right? So I gotta like shut it down so she can't get it open because she be on here using my card and charging up all kinds of, stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? She on Amazon luxury crowdsourcing her balking. Listen. She might have to start her only pause. For real. Hey, Modest. Hey, honey. I did a quick little smoky eye session, but of course, I got to make it bellified and put some sparkle in the eyes, smoked out the back half. Oh, and I am losing my little Prada lip balm. Let me reapply. This is good. Oh, and it doesn't really, I hit it with my nose. So let me make sure I don't have it on here. So I love the feel of this. It's very soft. It's very comfortable. And it just glides on. It looks so nice. It has just a little hint of pigment. Thank you. I got to have a rose gold moment. You know me. I live for a rose gold moment. Thank you. Yes, you will be ready for fashion pause. Yeah. Listen, if it's not rose gold, honey, it ain't for Bella. Bella and rose gold go together like peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, so go follow her. Dream Angel Bella __. And yeah, get her numbers up because chick got a very expensive habit. So, she don't want just the regular old greenie. She want the different flavored greenies. And then she want the surf and turf treats. She want the cheese ball treats. She want all the treats, all the high-end treats. Exactly. What else? So yes, I'm trying to get back into my posting schedule and getting back into being more consistent. So I have a video up that I did complete yesterday. So that was up today, and I will have a video up tomorrow. And then for my members, I will have a members only video for you guys. And hopefully, I know tomorrow is the 4th of July. Everybody be safe for the 4th of July. Before I forget that, make sure that you're safe, your family's safe, all that good stuff. And have a happy holiday. If I do get the freebie Friday in tomorrow, I don't know, because last week they didn't have one. So I'm thinking maybe they'll have one this week, or because it's the 4th of July, maybe they won't. But if they do, I'll make sure to drop it in the link. So if you are a paid member of my channel, you'll see that link go up tomorrow. And make sure you watch the whole video that I posted, because there might be something in it for you. I'm not saying nothing else, but you might want to go and check it out. Good night, got it lying. Good night, everybody. Don't be out too late. And remember, Uber drivers are better than driving drunk. Indeed. I'm going to be in my house all day. I may pop a bottle of champagne and just celebrate. I missed my 4th of July fireworks. That happened on Tuesday, I think. And I missed it. So whoever's doing fireworks tomorrow, maybe I'll catch that. Thank you, Slasher Chick, for coming back on Very Fun Live. That's what we like to do here. And I'll be back for a live stream on Sunday. And more to come, more stuff coming. And Kat, Chanel on Sunday. It's going to be a Chanel Sunday. Maybe I'll wear some pearls. Maybe I'll wear my Chanel pearls in honor of the Chanel Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how that works. But good night, everybody. Have a great night. Happy 4th of July. And you have now been bellified. Take care. Love you much.